Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Shah by Shem Rakakudash. The Lord Yahweh Shem Shah for giving us apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word and sincerity and truth, for being faith-based, and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Base wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles in the soils of America. Simultaneously, the church of the Lord delivered the hopeful back into the chambers. Simultaneously, the church of the Lord shooting laser beams at ungodly and heathens, rightfully so. Hey, Aright, the Lord took the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritual known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all of the filthy customs they have taken upon. And right now the time is 4:12 a.m. in the morning. December 18, 2023, the hopeful year of prophecies come to pass. Woke up thinking about this word. And so I said, let me look up the meaning. I found myself doing that a lot. It helps build my vocabulary. And from all the times, I wish I'd have been like, always in the library too, like searching out words and stuff like that. I wish I'd have did those things younger. But, just minor words like this keep you in tune, because the verse that jumped in my mind when I thought this word was Ecclesiasticus chapter 2. And we know that's a famous verse. So as you can see, I kept that in for me reading search for a word, and so I screenshot it, and it says Aright. And I kept the speaker, the horn looking thing for a reason, Aright. And the meaning is correctly, properly. So that's what I came up with in the word search. So let's see if we can get a little more of that. Just ask the computer. Let's see what happens. Just gonna do it in real time as I speak. So let's go back. So I was trying to pronounce it, but every time I said it wrong. So let's see if I can get it right. Aright mean. Let's see. Aright mean. Aright mean. See, we're trying to say it. It comes out different. Salakia, man. So we see the meaning of it, and let's see if we get a little more into it. All right, it says Aright. Aright. Maybe that's what I'm saying wrong. Aright mean.
Here's the definition.
See, it still came out wrong, so I'm just gonna go proceed, Salakia. It says correctly, properly. All right. Correctly, it got a couple of similar. All right. It says similar words, right? Correctly, rightly, right, all right. Accurately. Salakia, I got a lot of, can't pronounce words so good. Salakia. Precisely, perfectly. So we have to be what's this one? Forcelessly. They won't truly. Well, let me get that one, huh? Let's see. Faultlessly. That's what that says. Faultlessly. Come on, man. Well, they know you rocking right now. All right. So, like I said, this popped in my mind, and which is accurate. So that's why. And then the other verse that popped in my mind is the verse I just read. Um, this being our reasonable service. Um, um, the right thing to do. You know, the correct thing to do. You know, um, this is the thing don't leave us faultlessly. This is we're not gonna have none we ever gonna go that nothing if we are one of those men, the Lord predestinated us. You know, so this is why it's our reasonable service. You know, last the week before this week, I was doing some traveling. You know, trying to get my shekels up. I was able to get it done. So um, I was so anxious to try to get videos done. You know, at the same time, I was trying to get some other things done. You know, so but I was able to get to camp, make it a camp. You know, the Tuesday camp, the Thursday camp. I was trying to make it to the Friday sit down in New York. You know, and cause I feel like that's my duty to do these things. You know, to get to the will you have Shemel Shah, be a reasonable service, make it my reasonable service, and get out there. You know, fight for that crown, do it for the king. Oh, just some of the verse. Let's see. I'm about to sacrifice. See, this verse is just when it does like this. I wow. Where did I just see that verse? Because we have to be acceptable. This is acceptable, man. Right. I just seen a verse a lot here, and it's not for us. It's for Yahweh Shemel Shah. I just seen a verse a lot here. It wasn't here. What was that? Oh boy, Salakia. Just seen a verse. Received. I just seen it. Wow, man. It was just one word. Here we go. This one was right here. It was just one word. Just one word stuck out in my mind and I just came back around. So this is the reason why. See, it's not for us. It's for Yahweh Shemel Shah. All right, these reasonable us serving Yahweh Shemel Shah is for Yahweh Shemel Shah. It's their glory. You know, that's why it's the proper thing to do, the correct thing to do. You know, Romans chapter 15. This is one word stuck out in my mind. I was reading this verse as I was going through it, so it always happened like that. Salaki. Romans chapter 15, verse 30. Now I beseech you, brethren, for the Lord Yahweh Shah's sake. That word "sake" is stuck out in my mind. All right, and for the love of the Spirit, that ye strive together with me in your spirit to Yahweh to Yahweh Shah for me. And that's what we gotta be doing. We gotta strive. All right. It's another verse. Let's see what strive means.
Strive.
Make great effort to achieve or attain something. So that's what we have to do. Hey, I found myself doing because I truly believe that Yahweh Shemel Shah, he want me to do his will. And I tell you, man, like, all the stuff that's going on, you trying to deal with this world, go navigating through this valley of shadow of death. be great examples. You still find yourself competing with people for no apparent reason. And this is where your character has to be better than theirs, based upon what we learn. Right? Make a great effort to achieve or obtain something. So right there, we we are making a great effort. Our great effort is to do the will of Yahweh Shah for their sake. Right? And it's the next one that said struggle or fight vigorously. What does it?
Vigorously.
Vigorously. In a way that involved physical strength, effort, or energy. Salakia. Strenuously.
Strenuously.
All right. So we doing this. We're striving for Yahweh Shah's sake. So that verse is that word just stuck out to me. There's a lot there. So that was just in the spirit. And how we expect to be acceptable to Yahweh Shah. Let's read this verse again. Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, I beg you, brothers, because you ain't gotten all the way out, man. And they keep showing us, they making mockery of us, man. They making these movies. They can't be that bold, because then the show will be over. That's how you know that the Yahweh Shemel got control of all this. Because the show, the whole thing will be over. You know? It'll be all over. It'll be over. If Yahweh Shemel crack the skies right now, but he have to let this thing play out. Him to himself have to let this play out. How we expect to get the glory? How we expected to enter the kingdom with much tribulation? You know, and I see that every day, based upon what I'm experiencing every day, and based upon me meditating on these scriptures, I'm able to navigate better. Because I wouldn't know what I'd be doing if I didn't have this truth. I wouldn't know how I would conduct myself. I'd probably be in so much damn trouble. I truly believe that. If I was like, I don't know how to be. I don't know if I would survive. I don't think I just don't feel like without this truth, I don't think I would survive. You know? And I was just telling, I was saying to myself, I was saying it to someone else. I said, I don't know what I would be doing if I didn't have this truth. You know? Gotta be worldly. I don't see the world as a place to be, man. This society, how this thing is set up, I don't see it. I don't think I can survive it anymore. If we don't get Yahweh Shemel, if Yahweh Shemel don't get back here, if this don't be the end right now, we are doomed, man. Like we're gonna fade away, bro. Like that's why Yahweh Shemel has to be. Just speaking right now, just speaking as a man, he has to be good. To endure this any longer, like this suffering, we'll have to, based upon what we have to go through. But we know that this is the end. This how this is turning out. This is the end. Cause they so desperate. They make a movie. They can't even end a movie right. That's how. Cause they can't. What video? It was a video I seen. They kept trying to change the narrative of a movie, of the ending. They kept trying to change it. Every time they tried, it was been the scenario turned out to be the same. Every time. That's why when I watched the end of the movie, it just came to me right now. Just dawned on me right now that what show the little girl was stuck on? Friends. Come on, can we all be friends? A little Edomite girl watching it. Let's all be friends. No, we can't be friends. Ain't gonna be no friendship. Okay? It just came to me right now. It just dawned on me right now. Now they want to be friends. A little blue-eyed devil girl. Want to talk about just be friends now. I just want all this. I love being friends. Well, didn't one of them just die of drugs or something? They was always on drugs. Also, one of them passed away. Yeah. I wanted behind the scenes was they friends. No, they probably didn't even get along with each other. It was just a TV show. It was fantasy. This friendship shit is fantasy. Okay, it's a lot. That just came to my mind. So, um, our reasonable service is to do the will of Yahweh Shah. So, Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Shah, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice. That is the correct thing to do and the proper thing to do. You know, because you can't, being here, oh man, this movie just jumped in my head. They was doing so much stupid shit in this movie, man, because they don't know what to do. They keep trying to to change the ending of this movie, this great movie Abba Shemal Shah has created for us, but it's the same ending. You gotta go into captivity, and you can't hide behind. We're never gonna be friends with us. All right. So we have to realize that our reasonable service, what's acceptable, is to do the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah. So like it's going at the course of how um, the spirit of Yahweh Shemel is taking its course. So it's a lot here. So the word aright stuck out, right? And it says to correctly and properly, right? And the correct thing to do is to do what Yahweh Shemel Shah, and and do it properly. Understand that and how you do it properly and correctly is by following the blueprint, which is the scriptures. Okay. Um, um, do I have that in here? Yeah, I want to see something. I was looking at. I tell you, Salakia. I want to go to this chapter. This what jumped in my mind. So this is word alone, correctly and properly. Correctly, properly. All right. All right. It says Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. And that's what that's what's happening. We're preparing our soul for the ultimate temptation. Which is they don't know that they putting up I watched the movie, I kept pausing and coming back. It's all been that part I saw, and you meditate. Now it's all sticking out. They don't know what to do. They know it's over. If they're allowing certain movies to come out, they want you to understand that they don't have. They telling each other that we don't know what to do about the ending of this. We see they got them. It was a video, a person that was able to see the future and kept seeing the same thing over and over again, or they were trying to correct it, but they couldn't correct it. It kept ending the same way with um, World War III happening, and them not be able to stop shooting them missiles, not be able to be stopped. They gotta push the button. It's going to happen. They trying to go, oh please. That's why if it's not so, why would they have the elites, all that stuff, the information they got, they tell each other at the Bohemian Grove and this meeting, that meeting, the building, whatever meeting they fucking have behind the scenes, and it's trickling and leaking out, not because it's just leaking out, because these people are scared because they gotta tell their other relatives, gotta tell their relatives, so it's a chain reaction. Build your bunkers. because this thing is coming. These people on these spaceships are not. They look like the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They're not. They don't. We ain't out there. We don't have nothing here. You know. My my Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set your heart aright. Set your mind aright. Set your mind correctly. Focus on what you've been taught here, man. And what is your reasonable service? This is what I tell myself every day. Look what you would. I was driving down the highway in the rain, man, coming back home from the damn work, right? And I'm watching Ishikar, who don't know who they are, and we got some Dominicans, some Puerto Ricans. So, only the thing that unites them is Spanish, right? So when they time, and some of them look like us. They look like they could be my sister. They dark skin. They just speak Spanish, you know. And you got those, and the only thing that keep them connected is the Spanish. And so I have to. I don't know fully Spanish, but I'm trying to let them know we the same, you know. And who's over them? Ashashua. Everybody's trying to forget about Ashashua. It's a distraction. Esau don't want you to know what the fuck they doing, man. And what happened with the brother in the movie? He got distracted by the woman, and his daughter was distracted by the man. You know, and the two kids was distracted by the world that they was leaving behind. And for this Jake to know so much, have so much information, there's Jakes out there with a lot of information. Who they kept made vows to keep secrets. You know, and it's all gonna be revealed, man. It's just you could play these movies out, do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. You know, do what you gotta do, man. This place is a sick setup. It's a worst case scenario, and the only correct thing we was given is this truth, man. And I'm telling you, the best time when I'm doing my serious meditating is either driving or or just in a silent room and just absorbing everything I had to go through that day or what I read or what I seen, whatever. It all comes, it winds down and then it reveals itself. So by that we are meditating on what this truth, and then we get to able to see brothers' videos. We get and it's so much videos to watch out there. You're gonna watch a certain amount. You have to absorb that, and then let the spirit feed you. Spirit Yabashim El Shah feed you, and then you're able to be able to see what you can bring to the table of Yabashim El Shah's table. You know, us men we have tables, but you see our women don't want to bring none to our table. We got some women. I am the table. That's pride. But we at Yahweh Shemel Shah's table. So what we have to, but what we have that's what is Yahweh Shemel Shah gonna accept? Us doing His will, okay? Us doing Yahweh Shemel Shah's will. That's our reasonable service, and that's what we have to serve at His table. Us being a sacrifice unto Him. And how you do that? By going out there on the hajjs and studying and telling the world about Him, warning them of Him. So set thy Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in a time of trouble. And we know, like that movie, everything was in trouble. It was a troublesome time right now. But was anybody ready? No, they was at the beach. And a little girl is paying attention to a boat floating over. Yeah, it has hidden messages, but as you can see things in plain sight, that there's issues. Us being in this truth, the hidden message is not hidden to us. We can see it, oh, something wrong. You know, we can see things in, we don't have to see things, we can see things in real time, man. Because the Lord has revealed this truth to us, man. And we know that, because the scripture says that, how did it go? Who perceiveth? How did that verse go? Oh man, I'm trying to think of a verse. Salakia. Stand by. Come. Like I said, they trying to hide their mess, man. We want the Lord to see us and hope and pray that we are his, man. The wicked, Esau, is the one that's hiding behind all this shit, man. They're doing shit in hidden places. And we looking like, man, what the fuck, man? We already knew who all the things that's been happening from all this the certain things that they did, Thomas Julian Bush, Senior Bush, the infiltration of hip hop, and all the infiltration of the Black Panthers, the infiltration, all it. Y'all did it, man. Y'all the reason why we can live in harmony and tranquility, man. You gotta get out of here, man. We gotta get y'all off the face of the earth, man. Okay, Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15, and this verse jumped in my head. Woe unto them that seek me. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord Yahweh Shah, and their works in the dark. And they say, who seeth us? And who knoweth us? That's Esau, man. We already know now, man. Sometimes I looked at the movie, man. I was like, I just see it for what it's worth, right? And then hey, I could sit here and try to dissect the movie, right? Oh, let's break it down, right? But what I need to be breaking down is the scriptures, man. I need to be deep in depth in this because everything is going to filter through the scriptures, man. And it's going to show, it's going to reveal itself. You're hiding, mama. Esau, you are the ones, man. You're trying to think you're going to fall for your trap again. Oh, man. We know you ain't right, man. You're crooked. You're a demon. And we know that you ain't right. Hey, I'm gonna do a part 2 to this. I'll wrap this out. I come back. I gotta get ready for the plantation. All praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shah. To be continued.